This is a Valiant Star podcast. Enjoy.
What's good, beautiful nerds, and welcome back to another episode of the Nerds Be Like podcast, episode 71. And as always, it's me, Antonio, with the boys, Patty, Eric,
Hey, I'm alive.
Dan, and Lenny. I almost said Kyle, I'm not going to lie.
That would have been cringe.
It would have. But we're here, once again, with another episode. This time we are talking about our nerdy pleasures. Nerdy guilty pleasures, sorry. I mean, it both makes sense.
Yeah.
But before that, we got some news, isn't that right?
A little bit.
Yay. Who's up?
Starting off lightning round, we got WandaVision is now set to premiere
Wow.
on Disney Plus on January 15th, 2021, instead of its original date, which was last month. I forget what date, but
That was this.
I don't think I had one.
I think it was rumored to be December. That's all we know.
Yeah.
so now it's confirmed to premiere on the 15th of January.
Yeah, I was
No
right.
Dog.
No Marvel for a whole year. Nuts.
Yeah,
So yay or nays?
I guess.
yeah.
Yay, finally. Yay.
I mean,
Yeah,
I don't know what to
Yay
say.
for release date, nay that we didn't get it earlier. But like,
Yeah.
it's understandable.
I'm just glad
With
that
everything that
like,
happened.
it's not like coming, spring or something. It's like, here's the specific date.
I really do. hate
Coming out
those.
on this day.
Yeah,
That I like. I appreciate it.
I agree.
Who next?
Yo, it's me.
Yo.
So Monster Hunter 2, the script for it is already being written for it. According to the film star Mila Jovovich.
Nay.
Why?
We
Nay.
don't know. We don't know if the
The
movie's gonna
first
be-
one's not out.
The first one's not even out yet, and they're like, "Yo, we might do a second one," and it's just like the first one might flop, and you won't have money for the second one.
That's why I said A, because
I don't
I'm
know.
indifferent.
I'm gonna say it because I kind of want to see it flop and be
I
funny.
do too.
It'd be funny
It's
because
gonna be
if
funny bad.
And the script's going in the archives. Yes.
Yeah, basically. They're not got money for the second movie.
Facts.
Oh no, they might retool it for a different movie and just have a different name.
spin it around into a TV show. Who knows?
True.
God
Some
no.
stupid shit.
Imagine.
God.
That
Made
actually
by
be mad.
Sony, right? Yeah. Okay. So they gotta have something to compete.
Yeah,
with.
so it's a bad movie. Yeah, obviously.
All right,
All right, next.
Eric.
One of the executive producers that has worked on like all 5 Screams, and he announced that the movie is just called Scream. So it looks like they're taking a book out of Halloween 2018, a page out of their book, because yeah.
This is a knave. I hate this.
I
I hate it when it's like like remakes and like this isn't even a remake. It's just
It's
the
a
fifth movie in this. It's a
continuation.
It's the 5th movie in the series, and it has the same title as the original. And I hate that because you've got 2 The Things, 2
my God.
Halloweens,
What's it called?
2 Screams.
2 Screams.
What
It's
was
like,
the
what
first
the
movie you
fuck?
named?
Halloween.
The Thing.
Oh, okay.
I have no comment.
It's just annoying. It's like come on with a full name. Something.
Be creative.
Yeah.
God.
Scream, but
weird,
5.
it's-
I don't
it's-
fucking know. Something.
Scream, but use 5 instead of
Yeah,
less.
it's really
Yeah.
weird what Eric wrote, but it makes sense. Like
Yeah,
I
'cause
would
it's-
prefer
it's-
that.
It's different. It's not just the same exact, or at least they try to make it like differentiate it from the original.
So
I
what
think
we're
they
talking
did it.
about is turning the 5 into the S and Scream, turn it into a 5, and just having it like zone out like that.
Because that would have looked cool.
It would
I
have
don't know,
been
but
like
they
you
just-
could have turned it
just,
into
like,
a
we're
5.
lazy
after
as
2
fuck.
weeks. Yeah,
Boy.
but I'm here for it. The cast, the triple, what's his name? The original 3 are back, so
I
I'm
mean,
excited.
Yeah, I'm just annoyed with. Now it's gonna be like I have to say Scream, but like whatever year it comes.
Which
out.
one?
2022.
Oh,
I know
wow.
when anything does that. I feel like a lot of things have been doing that lately.
Yeah,
Oh,
They've
it's
just
really
been trying
annoying.
to reboot, so it's like, okay. So I feel like there's
Like-
even games like that.
Yeah,
Like Ghostbusters?
Like Sonic the Hedgehog.
Like
No.
Sonic 06.
like Modern Warfare.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm kidding.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Sonic.
Yeah, Sonic 06 is a bad offender to that.
Yeah.
It's like you don't even want to remember that game, let alone talk about it.
All right.
Who next?
Oh, is this me?
Yes, you're purple. I mean,
So
pink.
Sylvester Stallone has confirmed that he has a role in the new Suicide Squad movie. And so is it
It's speculated.
speculation that he's
Yeah.
voicing King Shark?
I think so.
Yeah, I mean they finished filming, so like, what else could they be doing? You know what I mean? Like at this point,
Yeah. But wasn't the King Shark guy already in?
he
That
was just
trailer?
the body. As far
Yeah,
as we know.
yeah. I have a question because I don't know much about King Shark. Is King Shark just a regular shark, or is he
He's
like?
a shark person.
Shark.
I know.
Think like Killer Croc, but shark.
Right, but he was human and
I don't think so.
Oh,
Okay.
that I have no idea.
okay, that was my question. Because if he is human, at one point maybe it's the guy who was the body, but
You want Sylvester
Who knows?
Stallone?
They might retcon it. We don't know.
Yeah, you're
yeah,
right.
because they do have that actor in it. Maybe he's just playing. Oh, that's probably what it is. That actor who does the body has a different role, but because you don't hear his voice, that makes sense, and it's gonna be.
Isn't that what they did with Vader?
Yeah.
Vader?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
Vader had someone to voice over his lines while the actor just moved around and said random stuff.
Yeah, he's found out after they weren't using his voice though.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll show you later what the guy's voice is.
He sounds
It's
like
not.
It was so funny.
It's not.
he sounds like a Swedish little bitch. No
Yeah,
offense.
So he's talking about Darth Vader.
Yeah.
No, it
Vader's,
was funny. He would like ruin sets by just telling jokes.
I
I
heard
don't
it.
know why. I
Yeah, I'm
love
pretty sure
that.
he spoiled the reveal of the father bit.
He might
He's
have.
like, I am your father. He's like real soft.
Take her away. All right.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna make fun of him because there's some problems with him and Lucasfilms.
Oh,
I'll
that's
explain it later. So yay, I'll go with yay because Sylvester Stallone has worked
Yeah.
with James
I
Gunn
would, yeah.
before. Yeah,
Meh.
man.
solid. Yeah. Okay.
Yuck.
So Peter Stormare, I
Yeah.
hope that's how you say it. He
Yeah.
played Lucifer in Constantine 2005, the one with Keanu Reeves, and he confirmed that apparently a sequel is in the works over there at Warner Brothers to this. Don't know why this movie was chosen 15 years later.
For the same reason why, what's his face? Michael Keaton's returning as Batman because they're like, let's be different.
Money.
But a whole
Exactly.
movie,
Money.
though? You know what I mean? Like, this dude-
Money.
I
Money.
understand because it's Keanu Reeves. How many
Make
franchises
the
is he
world
in
go
right now?
Actually,
round.
Eric,
Money.
you just said it. It's
Money.
Keanu Reeves. He's a
But like, how many franchises is he in right now? Like 4, 5?
Matrix,
As many as you can handle.
Matrix, John Wick, probably a Marvel thing soon. He has a DC thing now.
We'll just be cloned. It's
As
just
long
Bill
as
and
people
Ted.
keep giving him money, he'll do whatever he.
He has Bill and Ted going on right now. Like,
Bill and Ted.
that's a lot, dude. That's a lot. But I'm for it. I liked him in that movie.
I'll say a yay because
It was a real
also
good
it's been a
Yeah.
while. But yeah.
Yeah.
It's a meh. Because I don't know what this is.
Hey, Petty,
Ah,
your favorite
so
movies?
unfortunately, Wonder Woman 1984 will in fact release. I know, I'm as sad as everyone else is. And it's going to be releasing in theaters and on HBO Max on Christmas. Honestly, that's the worst fucking thing I could get on
That's the
Christmas.
worst.
We're getting Soul
Christmas
instead.
ever.
It's fine.
You know what's
Wonder-
crazy? I know.
That's so tragic.
We
that's what I have
always give you the Wonder Woman stuff. You know that.
You know I'm
right?
going to
Like,
shit on it because
it always works out very good.
that's just...
Well, I mean, you did tell me to do it, so.
I didn't realize it though when I said it. Like I was like, just give it to
Did you
him.
not?
Oh,
No,
I thought you did that on purpose.
No, I
That's
didn't.
why he did it. Look, I'll say yeah because I didn't read the script and I really want to see it.
I want to say nay because I
mean-
read the ending and it's dumb.
Okay.
I
we can
want to
do
watch it. I just
Yeah.
want to watch it. Get it
Hey,
over
I just realized we could also just watch it together.
But I don't know what this one means.
I'm
but
gonna be too busy.
yeah.
I'm gonna be too busy watching Soul on Christmas. Honestly, that movie actually does look good.
Solo?
not Soul.
No, Soul.
Soul.
Jamie Foxx.
Soul.
Pixar movie.
Oh,
Pixar.
okay. Oh, let's watch that first.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That movie is actually gonna be good.
We're gonna do a
All right.
special.
Up next. Apparently, CW is developing a Wonder Girl series centered around the Latina version of the character.
So it's crazy about this though, because the version that they're doing is literally a new character, like
I was gonna say I didn't even know that was a thing.
it's like
apparently,
just announced in the Future State event they got going on.
yeah. So it'd be like when it'd be like if they did Miles Morales immediately after their like maybe like a couple months after its creation in that universe.
that'd be weird.
Yeah.
Honestly, you lost me at the CW. I really
You
don't
know
give
what,
a
Patty?
shit
As
how
I
this-
said it out loud, I'm like, fuck, I'm lost now.
Yep.
I
I, just,
know.
I,
Oh,
you see
God.
I see
I'm a
the
little
CW.
sad.
I was like, I don't care at all.
Apparently,
Just-
the CW renamed their universe instead of
Oh,
the
CW
Arrowverse
verse.
to the CW verse, and Stephen Amell is pretty mad.
He's upset.
He's a,
How
I'd
dare
be
they
too,
disgrace
bro.
me like that?
Like,
How
I
dare
died for
they.
y'all.
I'm
Yeah.
interested in Wonder Girl. She was cool, and I know it's a different version, but she was cool in
Yeah.
Young Justice. Was it Young Justice?
Yes, I mean she
Yeah.
wasn't there. Yeah,
But
This is a different version. I like the idea of the character because she's a Latina dreamer.
Mhm.
I would like to see where that goes, but not on CW.
Yes, it's on CW.
I'd rather buy a
Sure.
comic than
It's going
support
into
CW
the
show.
ground. That's where it's
It's like,
going.
I'd
Going
rather
into
read.
Supergirl slot. That's
Can I
where it's
just?
going.
I just want to say I am rather confident when I
Like-
make the statement that the CW is just the network equivalent of Telltale Games
God, it's so accurate. I hate that.
because
They
they
like
put
that.
nothing good out and somehow they make money, and eventually they'll go bankrupt, and then we can all be happy.
Can you watch
Eventually.
Stargirl season 1 for me first?
No, I won't. Never watch
Please?
anything.
Please. It's
I
not even on
refuse.
the CW. It was the other one.
I still don't care.
Yes.
I
No, it's
forget.
gonna be in CW soon. I feel.
It is.
Alright.
Which,
They're gonna
that's what
take it
I'm
away.
saying. I'm gonna cry.
So we
All right,
continue.
yeah, moving on.
Yeah,
moving
let's,
on.
All right.
let's move along.
Next on Lightning Round, we got the nominations for the Game Awards were announced, and I will not say all of them, but I will say what got announced for Game of the Year, and that was Doom Eternal, Final Fantasy VII Remake, Ghost of Tsushima, Hades, Animal Crossing: New Horizon, and Last of Us Part 2.
Animal
I think-
Crossing.
I think just stop at that. You don't have to do all
Yeah.
of them.
No, I just did Game of the Year.
Okay.
If you guys don't
I
pick
w- I wasn't
Animal
doing any
Crossing,
project.
I will find you and I will have to.
What if I
Uh,
said
you.
I voted for Ghost of Tsushima?
I
That's
actually said-
okay.
I voted for
When-
Hades because I played it and I like it a lot. but if
Personally,
didn't
I
vote-
wanted to vote for Doom Eternal because it would have been funny, but I was
It
like,
would've been
nah,
funny.
I've watched Doom, I've watched Ghost of Tsushima. Ghost.
Ghost of Tsushima does have good gameplay.
I do think that this, besides like Final Fantasy VII Remake and Last of Us Part 2, very good lineup. I think those
Yeah.
games are, depending on who you ask, those games are okay enough, but they don't deserve to be Game of the Year.
Oh,
Yeah.
Last of Us
As someone who played Final Fantasy VII Remake and enjoyed it, it doesn't deserve to be Game of the Year.
I watched the entire playthrough, like a complete full playthrough of Last of Us Part 2, and I have zero respect for that game. Actually, I don't have zero. I'll give it like 10%. That's about it.
That being said, because most of them are good, I'll give it a yay.
When's
Yeah.
when's
Yeah.
the-
4 out
when-
of 6 games are really good. The 2 are mediocre at best.
When is the last time to vote? Like,
It's probably
I
like
have
right
no
before or like a few days.
Yeah,
oh, so
before.
like I can put the
It's-
link.
You've
in
got
the-
until
Yes,
I
yeah,
know
we can
the
put the link
awards
in
aren't
the-
until December.
Okay,
you've
so I'll
got-
put the link if you want to check. If you want,
I'd give you a solid week
do that.
to vote without
Yeah.
knowing the actual. I would assume at least that
Yeah,
much time.
within a week you'll definitely be able to. Probably within 2 weeks. I'm gonna
Probably.
guess.
I'm
Hopefully.
not suggesting you vote for someone in particular.
Oh
for
yeah,
content
but I
creator.
will. If
Oh,
you don't vote for Valkyrie for Content Creator of the Year, you're not a true simp. Okay, continue.
Genshin Impact.
Moving on.
Moving on.
Lenny,
Move on. Anyway,
the very last of.
I don't know how I feel about
Lenny
this
now.
one personally. Shockboy and Lava Girl return, but on Netflix.
Yeah.
I have a question. Is this just the movie being put on
No,
Netflix,
no.
or is this
Yeah,
a new
no,
thing?
no,
It's
no,
a
no,
new
no.
thing.
It's a
Yes.
new thing. There's like a picture with it where it's like not actually
Oh.
Shockboy, but
Have
it's
you
like
not seen it?
Batman trying to be Shockboy.
Oh yeah,
And
it's
I
not
don't
Taylor
like it.
Lautner. It's not
Well,
Taylor
yeah, I
Lautner.
mean, I'd be surprised.
But it is her.
Oh,
same
what the
girl.
fuck?
Yeah.
They got the same girl, but they just recruited like almost got disrespectful and said
put-
Robin. Hold on.
Put it in. I want to
Oh,
see
you
it.
didn't see it? Okay.
I haven't seen it.
It's
I would
called
like to-
You Can Be Heroes or something. It's
Oh my
I don't know.
god. That's so lame.
I forget. I don't know.
In
why.
short, trash.
Yeah.
I'm excited because they look nice.
I
I
saw it and I
support
was like, oh, the movie's coming to Netflix. Cool. Maybe
I
I'll
support
you watch
everything
that,
Robert
but
Rodriguez does.
no, it's
The Thing is sending.
Check
I
it
was just saying that the CGI for Lava Girl's costume, it definitely, obviously that's of its time, but it definitely got a upgrade.
I was gonna say, yeah. I'm excited for Lava Girl, if anything. If
Yeah,
I
I'll
can-
say that.
Not Shark Boy.
Shockboy, he's cosplaying right now, so like
We're not going to talk
Oh,
about
yes.
Taylor Lautner not being there. I'm upset.
that CG is that's a green screen.
Yeah.
that is a great
But I'm
screen.
saying
I think I see it moving.
No,
Actually.
that's a bad. That's not a good. That is not it.
I think I see it moving a
All
little
right.
bit.
Well, look at the original and look at that one.
It's the same effect they used in The Mandalorian.
original.
You know how realistic it looks? That's the same effect they used.
I don't like.
All right, moving on.
Moving on to the end of it.
Yeah. Well, that's the end of lightning round, actually.
Wow.
So we can go on to straight up news. Oh yeah, it's me. So not only is Chris Pratt returning as Star-Lord for the Thor: Love and Thunder, but we also got news that Vin Diesel's down. I believe it's been filming in Australia, so he's there right now. But it's weird because he doesn't need to be there, right? Because he's a voice of Groot. So I feel like he might just be playing some other character. I don't know who or what, but maybe he's mocapping something.
Unless he's
Probably Groot.
mocapping Groot.
Yeah. He could
Alright.
be down Groot again.
I'm just
I
saying.
mean,
I don't
no,
think.
no,
I don't
mean,
think
like, no,
Vin
it's
Diesel.
definitely no. What you're saying is that's possible. What you're saying is a possibility. I'm just saying that's the other possibility.
I'm just saying. I don't think Vin Diesel would be like, yeah, I'm a dude. I feel like he's comfortable voicing Groot in a studio in his house rather than flying all the
Have
way
you
down.
met Vin Diesel?
I'd rather not, honestly.
What else? Oh yes, I think also Rocket voice actor. He's not down filming anything, but he's also
Bradley
confirmed to
Cooper?
come back. Yeah, Bradley Cooper.
Jeez, how'd you forget
not-
that?
I'm sorry. I don't know how I remember Vin Diesel, but not Bradley Cooper.
I mean,
He's been Diesel.
space.
Yeah, but Bradley Cooper. Why I should have brought him up for Sexiest Man. Damn it.
Oh my god.
That's how I felt when I forgot
Yeah, I
about
know.
my costume, quote unquote.
What is wrong with you?
So yeah, so I mean we've speculated like I believe it was when Comic-Con rolled or whenever Love and Thunder was announced that the Guardians would return in that movie. To what extent we're not sure, but the fact that they're probably filming suggests maybe more than just a drop-off sequence where they just drop them off at a planet. I would say
Yeah.
maybe an opening action sequence, then they drop them off.
Yeah, you don't need all of them there like, at all.
You
If it's just
You don't need Vin Diesel there, but
I mean, stilts.
he's there.
Do we ever need him there?
I don't know. I feel bad saying that for it, but
Yeah, I don't care. He ruined my Game Awards last year. I was supposed to get my DLC announcement.
What'd you get instead?
Nothing.
you got Vin Diesel.
I got Vin Diesel.
Instead, I got Vin Diesel.
What's this
I got
story?
Diesel. I was waiting.
Instead,
I was
all I
waiting
got
for,
was the
waiting for
shitty
the
Vin
Smash
Diesel.
DLC announcement, and I got Vin Diesel. That's
You got Vin
Vin
Diesel. Hold on, did you not get Vin Diesel
was
and
the Smash announcement.
whatchamacallit? No, the Fast and the Furious
Steve.
video game or something.
what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
That's Vin Diesel. He was there.
Oh my god, you're so dramatic.
Yes. Did you just meet me?
Yes. So my favorite person and Patty's favorite person,
Shut
Jared
the fuck
Leto.
up.
You
Biggest
still haven't listened
fucking
to the
loser
episode.
ever.
I'm sorry.
Look, Patty,
Alright,
he's
so-
keeping continuity because I know you didn't listen to the.
We know
one
you
of those
didn't listen to
episodes,
it. We're just saying
but
that.
he's keeping continuity.
Yeah.
from what he said.
Did
All
you
right.
make some bullshit up? I hate you so much.
Biggest fucking loser. Everybody else just went past that one.
I hate that. You know what's worse too is that I had to for one of my classes I had to watch the most recent Blade Runner. I had no idea he was in there, and I was like, I was so disappointed because
I
his
told
character is
you
the
that.
biggest cuck I've ever seen. I hate that man. I was so sad I had to watch that because like the rest of the movie was good, but he was there, and I
Oh
was
my
mad
God.
about it.
All right, you got to go listen back to the episodes.
I'll clip it somewhere. So, Jared Leto.
So Jared Leto's Joker, and apparently he's getting a real
Rough.
I guess you would say like road weary, whatever. However, they said that Mad Max type vibes look in Zack Snyder's Justice League. This is coming from Zack Snyder, so what we're assuming on that is probably going to be a nightmare scene he's coming back for, because they said it was like 5 minutes
Again,
of footage.
called it.
Yeah, but
I think.
No, I
think
know.
it was
We,
a group
that was the
effort.
thing that we.
that's just like, I mean,
Was it? I thought I was
I
talking
mean-
about the nightmare sequence.
I think I
Eric
said
talked about it a
10
lot.
yeah, I knew it was gonna be a nightmare because
All
I
right,
think
fine.
he released stuff on Instagram. I follow him. Leave me alone. He shaved again, but he has long hair still.
Oh my god.
So yeah, he's coming back for footage. It's gonna be great.
Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure that someone said he's not gonna look like any version that we saw of him in Suicide Squad. Which to me, I'm like, is he gonna remove his tattoos?
That's not gonna
Yeah,
happen.
they're just gonna magically disappear.
They did that to Harley.
They did, but
I
that was
told-
not overnight. That was
Bro,
over a series, a
nope.
couple of movies,
Two.
a couple of movies,
One movie.
A couple of movies.
a couple of
Literally
movies.
from
Eric,
Suicide
what if I
Squad.
told you that it was
Birds
a
of
couple of
Prey.
movies?
Yeah, Birds of Prey. She didn't have all of them. And
She
then-
had them all in Birds of Prey, and then
no, she didn't
what's it
have one of
called?
them, or she removed. She went over it with more ink or something. I don't know.
But she had them all. So in the Suicide Squad, they completely removed her rotten tattoo. Like that shit's just gone.
See, I feel like the
Yeah, a
fact
couple
that
of
he,
movies.
I feel like if Joker didn't have tattoos on his face, that process would be a lot easier
Mm,
because it's not distracting.
I
You
mean,
know?
maybe he
Yeah.
wants
I
to-
mean, they're not like connected, so I don't think it really matters.
as long as you keep his
What do you
broken,
mean they're not connected?
I don't care.
The Suicide Squad and the Snyder Cut.
That version.
Yeah,
of
they
Suicide
are.
Squad. Yeah.
They are.
No.
Yeah,
No.
they're. What do you mean they're not
No,
connected?
I thought
They're
they.
not.
They're not. I thought.
He's
I
trying to
thought they-
get his air cut off the ground too. With
Tones, you
Noise.
talk about the original Suicide Squad?
Yeah.
Yeah, then it's the same universe.
Yeah, but it's not. It's
Yeah, but I
they
thought it
messed
was like
the
a.
movie up.
I thought that was when they decided, okay, like it's not in the same like. Doesn't matter though.
Yeah. No, he's right because they he had to what's his name?
I mean, I'm vaguely remembering this, but I remember talking about something like this on the podcast.
David Ayer had to rewrite the script in 2 weeks because they didn't like Steppenwolf as the villain.
I don't know if I have memory loss, but I don't remember any of that. That's my bad.
I just think you can just fucking retcon it. It doesn't really matter that much. You can just
Yeah.
fucking retcon the tattoos. It doesn't really...
Yeah, they're tattoos. Who gives a shit?
Yeah, exactly.
I mean,
I like
just
the I like the
forehead.
arm tattoo, but
I do
not the
too.
whole
Just the
face.
forehead.
I mean, the fucking was it damaged? Is that what the one? Yeah, dude, you can fucking get rid of it. It's dumb.
No, it's damaged. Has a J on his
I'm okay with the J though.
his
I'm
tear. It's like a teardrop.
But like, how do we know that the damage tattoo is that about Joker or Jared Leto? Who's to say? Probably about Jared Leto. You know, I've watched some of his movies, unfortunately.
I'm proud of you.
Honestly, well, I didn't know I was half the time, and I saw him. I was like, shit.
This is why I say what I say when you're not here.
So you got to be here.
Yeah, you probably just sound like I just fucking loved Jared Leto.
Yep. Absolutely.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm not
he kinda
surprised.
did.
But
So-
now I'm here to set the record straight. I fucking hate that guy.
We're gonna edit
Fuck
this.
Jared Leto.
I love
I fucking
Jared
love
Leto.
that guy.
My name is
Just
Patty.
text to speech.
I
edit
love
it over.
Jared Leto.
No, can you, oh my god! If we had a video, I want to do the Animal Crossing speech. And you just have to text me that. That'd be great.
we can figure it out later.
One day, someday.
One day.
Eventually.
Yo, Patty, speaking on something you love instead of something you don't like.
Yeah. Well, okay. I wouldn't say I love it, but I'm not unnecessarily
Fine.
hating it for no
Somewhat,
reason.
okay.
I'm not being Kyle and Carlos who are just like, Cold War is the fucking worst game ever made. It sucks dick. I hate it. I'm uninstalling. Because that's what they did. Now, I don't know about that. Like, Cold War's been fun. I don't know. I've just had fun. I think it's an enjoyable game. I don't think it's the greatest Call of Duty ever made, but it's definitely better than Modern Warfare. That's about it. It's a good Call of Duty title. I don't know.
And a lot of, and I will say, I do like how they do the campaign. The campaign itself has side missions, which is why it's so large.
Oh,
'Cause on the
That's
side
wild.
of you hunting a KGB agent, or at least stopping him. Spoilers, by the way, because some of these are optional missions. You have the option to hunt 8 other people who are also sleeper agents / KGB.
Ah,
So that's why the
Interesting.
game's so big. On the fact that there's also other missions, stealth missions and all that are also main part of the game. And then 3 endings, which I will not go into detail because those are big spoilers. But that's the reason why some of our group does not like the game.
I mean, from what I haven't played the game, but from what I heard, to
me
me,
either.
2 of the 3 endings are just like, I'm not gonna call them bad. I'm gonna reword it and just say they're unsatisfying. I think
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people don't like them. And like the one that's satisfying is just like the weirdest ending too.
yeah,
It
but
is a-
honestly, I haven't even installed the campaign. I'm not gonna install the campaign because
yeah,
I
that's
played the game for
understandable.
multiplayer
Some
and,
people
and
are.
zombies.
It sounds like Zombies is the best mode, and Zombies is pretty decent.
Yeah, zombies
But
has been
I
very
think
good.
I think our friends dislike of it comes more from disappointment rather than from just thinking it's really bad. It's like, okay, we thought this game was just going to be like really good, and there's like problems like right off the bat that's kind of just making it less enjoyable than it should be.
was it like overhyped?
It's real. It's not that much
Or-
different from the beta. It really isn't.
I don't know.
Is
I
that a
didn't
good
think
thing though?
beta.
Because there's problems in the beta. If they
It was fun. Like I had fun playing beta, and they just made like there's just added more stuff. Like there's just more maps, more guns. Like the one issue that I would say is that there is a gun balancing issue because like the snipers are kind of broken, and the MP5 is also very broken. And I think there's like 1 or 2 other guns that are just like way better than everything else. But like
the spaz.
other than that, like there's not that much wrong, like bad about the. It's not like phenomenal by any means, but like it's not. Like even I think just objectively, it's not bad. I think it's a good Call of Duty.
I would say I trust Carlos, but he hasn't gotten the game. It's just he's gotten
Yes,
most of the
yes,
game
yes.
spoiled for him.
I mean, I watched the entire campaign.
Carlos mainly just like doesn't like the campaign.
I watched the entire campaign. The campaign's not bad. It's actually not.
Yeah, I don't honestly. It's like talking shit on multiplayer doesn't have the aim. What are you doing?
I don't know if he's gonna get it or not. I mean, eventually, I think I talked them into getting it when it's cheaper and not installing the campaign.
I need money for Genshin.
I need money for maybe Grand
I'm
Summoners.
going to spend $100 once Zhongli comes out. I'm saying this right now.
I think the only way
I got a child, so
the only way I'd spend money on the new COD would be if my brother gets it. I would pay half, he pays the other half, and we go from there. But other than that, no, not really. So Patty,
Yeah,
what would you rate it in your first impressions?
I'd give it a solid 7, maybe
That's
a
fair.
6.5.
That's fair. Actually, that's what
that sounds
what,
yeah, that
that's
sounds
what
fair.
IGN gave
Because
it.
it's not like it's nothing new. It's nothing like new and interesting. It's just another Call of Duty game, but just better than last year at least. It's better than Modern Warfare. That's what I would say.
All right, should I go on, or you want to
Yes.
say anything else? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, do we want to wait for Eric because Eric had to step out? We
Okay,
can
we'll
wait for him.
was he going to
Yeah,
talk
we
about
can cut here.
this?
Yes, so, I mean he's the only one who has it besides you.
I mean, all I know is that he likes a certain.
He plays
He
He likes
zombies.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
certain
likes zombies.
Oh,
zombies,
you meant Cold War. I thought you were talking about.
Yeah, I'm
no.
talking
I
Cold
have.
War. Yeah, Dan's the only one with Miles.
Zombies is fire.
You have anything else to say?
Is that the tweet? That's a tweet, good sir.
Multiplayer is trash.
It's
Okay.
really
But I give it
Just-
the benefit of the doubt. It's a nice change of pace. You just blend in way too well in the game, and like there's certain things like shots matter in this game. Headshots matter no matter what. Like someone can turn on you if they hit 2 headshots and that's it.
And,
So
I like that because it like
I know you do.
rewards skill.
Yeah. You're right.
That's not a bad
But
thing.
like
That's
if
a
I
good
put
thing.
a whole clip into you, no matter what, you should not turn around and hit me 2 shots to the head and kill me. If I put a whole clip into your body, I don't give a fuck who you are.
I mean, to be fair, there are other games that have like that mechanic, but like on a more drastic scale.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Siege
people still
has
call it a-
one-shot headshot
They still
Any
have
gun.
one-shot headshots.
with any gun.
Oh shit!
I mean,
Anything.
the MP5 is broken too. I'm not even
Yeah,
gonna lie.
I mean that was like the one downside that I could say about the game, or the biggest one, is that the weapon balancing was not done the best.
Atrocious, even.
well, all the snipers are
No, because
good, I
there's only a few. It's like the snipers, the MP5, and then I think like
Is it? But like,
maybe-
how drastic is it? I'm actually curious. Like, are they like drastically like unbalanced? Like those
even
two guns?
if you take like 2 perfectly evenly skilled players and you gave one the MP5 and one like one of the other SMGs, I'd say the MP5 winner or there wins like 8 or 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's
It's
that one
it's-
thing is
it-
pretty.
It's broken as
big.
shit.
Okay, yeah.
MP5 is not balanced. And
There
it's
is a clear problem there. Is what I'm saying,
Yeah.
what I'm hearing. Okay.
I mean, it is first week, so I'm
Yeah,
not-
no.
Oh, we should have clarified that game came out Friday,
Friday
and it's
Been a long
today
time.
Friday, Wednesday. So
somewhere.
not even a week.
It's still very early.
Yeah, very.
And like
All I heard
characters
was-
blending in and weapon balancing is a very easy thing to fix. And I trust Treyarch more than Infinity Ward.
All I heard was from my cousin is that all his friends moved to the new one. I'm not talking about Carlos. I'm talking about my little cousin.
Mm.
They moved to the new game. Not a lot of people are playing Modern Warfare, but those people who moved are very indifferent about it. Or at least his friends. So he
It's like, oh,
also,
it's another COD, whatever.
yeah, they're like, I like this part or I don't like this part, or it's kind of like Patty and Carlos.
The
I guess,
general
or Petty and
consensus
Cut-
that I've
Cut.
seen from most people online is that it's people are enjoying like Cold War a little bit more than Modern Warfare, and it's
Yeah.
mostly because they're not playing Modern Warfare.
Yeah. I haven't played it since this game came out.
I mean, it
I've
just sounds
never-
like Modern Warfare just has like very big issues that just are
Yeah,
never
Modern
going to be
Warfare
fucking.
was probably one of the because I don't count Warzone. Warzone's entirely different. Like
Yeah.
Warzone's its own
Modern
thing.
Warfare multiplayer is probably one of the worst multiplayers ever.
I don't,
It genuinely was one of the worst.
I don't know.
I can't remember the last time I had next to no fun playing Call of Duty, other than Modern Warfare. Maybe Black Ops 4.
Black
or
Ops
3.
3. Yeah, I'm 3 on that one, definitely.
And Black Ops 3 came out quite a while ago.
Yeah.
So,
What was the other one? Advanced Warfare or Infinite Warfare?
well, Infinite Warfare doesn't count. That's not even.
That's not a
It's
game.
not Call of Duty.
Let's be honest. It's not a real
I
game.
don't know. But
That's like Titanfall 3.
That's a fever dream.
I don't know.
And yeah, I kind of even enjoyed Black Ops 3 a little bit, but like Black Ops 4 is probably the last time I had like no fun playing Call of Duty.
I don't know. All I gotta say is with every game they make the C4s worse and worse. And
I'm okay with that.
it's an all-time bad right now.
I'm okay with that.
I feel like that's fine though.
There's no
Bad.
issue with that.
I thought like C4s were like a problem, or no, those were proximity mines. Or
No, C4s were also a problem in other games.
So they both were problems.
Yes.
It's just the throwing. You remember how you used to be able to like launch it?
And
That
you
shit
could
was
launch it and detonate
right
it
in
in
front of
air.
you.
Now you can't launch it and can't detonate it in air. So it's
Yeah.
balanced.
Well,
Yeah.
no, I can't launch it at all. I just want it to land somewhere, and then I can do it. That's fine. But it's literally like right in front of you when you throw it.
I'm
Did
just
you-
abusing the
Oh, I
sniper
thought you
rifle. as
lagged
well.
out.
No, I'm still here. I like perks though. Perks are really great.
All right, would you recommend? Like maybe last bit. Would you recommend?
If you can return Modern Warfare and get some money back on it, yeah. Other than that, depends on how bad you want it. But I would tell you to play, if you had the option between playing Modern Warfare still and playing Cold War, I would never tell you to play Modern Warfare.
Anything else you want to mention? Or do you want me to go?
You can go.
Okay. All right. So the other game that came out. Actually, how many games came out like last week? Because like
A
it
few.
was like four,
Oh
maybe?
yeah, the Genshin update also came out.
There's the Genshin update, Cold War.
Do you want to talk about that?
Well, I think I talked about that last episode. I
Oh,
did actually. Never mind. My bad. But it was last week. 'Cause
Yeah.
It was like that. It was like the day before.
So Miles Morales came out like Thursday night or just Thursday in general.
Sounds
Um,
right.
I think Eric and I were debating because I asked him if he was gonna get it, but I think you got Call of Duty instead.
Yeah,
Um,
An inferior title.
I should buy Miles.
I mean, I've said this before, but the only reason I got the PS4 was for the Spider-Man game. I'm not gonna get the PS5 because money, and usually the first version of a new console is not great. So I'm gonna wait. But luckily, Miles Morales was released for PS4. Got it, and all I'm gonna say, like to start up, I would have paid full price for this game. Like,
$10 more.
yeah,
I heard it runs poorly on PS4.
it does. I would prefer to. It doesn't run poorly. I don't think it's
Is
okay.
Is this a cross?
I
progression
read
game?
one article about it.
Is what Tone?
Is it a cross progression game where you can like bring?
Oh yeah, you can bring
your data over to
Yeah.
in the game. Yeah.
Which I can do, but I'm probably gonna restart if I get a PlayStation.
That makes
5.
sense.
Yeah. It doesn't run poorly. Like it looks like maybe the first game, like the Spider-Man game that they had for PS4. Like the lighting is maybe a little bit weird. There's no glitches on my end that I've had.
I
or
just
any,
read that like loading screen time, like a few other things.
GTA
'Cause
loading?
I'm
or
a-
like-
no,
'Cause I-
no.
It just sounds like it's
no.
optimized for PS5 and not.
It's
PS4.
Yeah,
yeah,
it's not optimized because I watched someone stream on PS5 and it looked really fucking good. Like it was like flawless gameplay.
Yeah,
That shit
there
ran
was-
so smooth.
Yeah, there was a section where you exit a building and it smoothly transitions to the outside world, whereas the PS4, you would have to wait to get out of the building while everything loads. So yeah, it's optimized for PS5, but I like, regardless of the graphical like side of the game, the story is really good. I'm not finished with it. I'm like maybe 50% there, maybe. Um, I really love the diversity in like the landscape that you're introduced to at the very beginning. Like it's a whole different atmosphere comparatively to the other Spider-Man, because they're two different characters, but like they kind of play in the different parts of the map. Like,
Yeah, because this game's in. He's in Harlem, right?
well, it's the whole map, but like that's where he's based in because he just moved to Harlem.
Yeah. I just
Um,
remember watching a little of it.
like at the beginning, you're walking. I don't think it's just a cutscene, but you're walking. There's a graffiti artist painting a mural of Spider-Man. Um, there's a bodega. There's a whole bunch of like more down, like grounded kind of locations for Miles. Um, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, there's a deaf character in here, and it's integrated so well. And the explanation as to how Miles communicates with that person is that he took a class, and his friend's like, "Damn, I should really take that class. That comes in handy." And it's integrated really well. The character,
You just gave me flashbacks with Silent Voice. Sorry, go on.
the character helps you along. To like, it's a side mission, but at the end of it, she gifts you a winter suit kind of thing. But it's
Ah.
it's a like a scarf and a hat and like some
Oh,
earmuffs on top of the already existing Miles Morales suit.
that's funny.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. The music
Great.
is so awesome.
That was when he was I forgot when I was watching, but like he just started like flying around the city. I don't know what song started playing, but that shit was
Was it Jaden
so.
Never
I
said
don't
that.
think so. I don't really remember what it was. 'Cause it didn't last very long, but it was very good. The
Well,
part
the
that I heard.
soundtrack, it's done by the same guy who did the first Spider-Man game, and it was done Daredevil, who he's done a other thing, I forget. Oh, the other Defenders thing. So he I think it was a good idea to bring him back to keep continuity with the instruments from like the previous Spider-Man, but they
Mhm.
also brought in two other guys who are in the hip hop, like rap kind of beat making.
Urban.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's not no. I'm not gonna say it like that, but they brought in those two other guys to help integrate hip hop into the music. Like you got the orchestral thing, but you also got the hip hop side. It's kind of like what they did for Spider Verse, but in Spider Verse, it's just the one guy who's talented in both. But I'm glad they weren't like, okay, original composer, you do both. I'm glad they brought in two separate um, artists to help the other guy because I don't know, it just really helps to
Branch out.
yeah. But also, I just like how like similar it sounds because to the other Spider-Man because it feels like it's in the same world. Um, what other thing? Oh, Patty, you mentioned swinging. That is one of my favorite things in the game, and I
It
feel
looked
like
like
it's gonna.
so much fun.
So
I love
cool.
doing tricks in the sky, and like the way he swings is so like
Is it more dynamic than it was in
yes,
It's so
Like-
cool. He does tricks in the air. It's so cool.
like he swings upside down.
I was like, what
To-
am I watching?
I'll just try to send some
Oh
footage.
my god, it was
It's
great.
a lot more organic. You know what I mean? Like it's
Yeah.
a different feel.
that sounds really good.
It's a different feel than Peter Parker's is. Like
It makes you really
especially the
feel like you're
fighting.
Spider-Man.
yeah, like you're your own. It don't feel like they just gave him they just change the character out, you know what I mean? And it's the same like moves, like like Mortal Kombat and shit like that. Completely different feel.
Yeah.
Fighting's
Like,
more fluid, all that.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, it's the way someone explained it was, imagine like the Spider-Man's, like Peter Parker Spider-Man swinging is more experienced, and Miles is more like stylish, go with the flow kind of thing.
What's up, Danger, if you will?
Yeah.
What's
You can
up?
do some of those Miles Morales Spider-Verse
I know
tricks.
that that suit's in it.
Yeah, the 30 frames per second's also in it. I tried it, really nice. Doesn't fit quite well in the other suits, but yeah. I just the free roaming music is really good. Just the swinging in general is really good. Oh yeah, the suit options. I know there's not a lot, and I'm glad they like made their own versions for the game rather than like just having 3 costumes. They really just made custom skins for the game. Yeah, I think this is more of a look out for the little guy type of game, whereas regular like Peter Parker's more about like the grand scape of things. Oh, in the whatchamacallit, at the beginning, when I was telling Patty about the Jaden Smith song, at the beginning, I I liked that they included that song. I think it's On My Own. Yeah. I like that they included that song in like after Spider-Man, like after Peter leaves and leaves Miles in charge of New York while he's on vacation, because it makes sense with the title of the song and what the song is saying, but also just like I like the fact that they put Miles in this position to kind of develop and evolve his own style of being Spider-Man, instead of having Peter down the street, but you don't play as him. He's not there. He doesn't have a person to lean on and to guide him. Obviously, I think he would probably like go for guidance, but I'm glad that they didn't put regular Peter Parker in the game for the majority, because I know he comes back, but for the majority of the game, I'm glad he's not in.
Yeah.
To
Yeah,
like
while he's like doing
pressure or
kind of
anything.
his own like training,
Yeah.
planning himself.
That I love that so much.
I'm just watching this right now, and god damn,
Yeah.
it just looks
He's
so good.
He's so fucking cool when he does all the
I'm
tricks.
sorry, I do not care about Peter at all.
Fuck Peter Parker.
After watching this, I
Miles
just-
Morales.
It's gonna be
It's
really
not even
hard
just,
to go
it's
back.
not even just swinging. It's like fighting too. He just looks cooler.
Yeah.
Like his movement is just so much more like it feels like this is what an actual high school kid would do if he could do this. Just do
Yeah,
like
That's what I'm saying.
batshit crazy tricks
That's what
in
I'm
air.
saying. Peter's more experienced. He probably went through that phase, but he was like, okay, I'm probably should do this more, by the books, flawlessly
Tamed.
kind of
yeah,
thing.
but oh my
Tamed,
god, the
yeah,
fucking
there you go.
dynamic. I just saw the dynamic thing with the fucking shock hands. Oh my god.
Yo, that shock abilities is a new like integration, because they use the button, the same button that you would use for
Yeah, it looks like the gameplay is very similar from the original Spider-Man, but obviously they had to change that because they're not using
they had to
gadgets. It
move.
seems like, or not as
had-
many gadgets.
Yeah, but I'm saying the gadget menu was changed to a different one, I believe. If I
This
I
game
haven't
just
played
looks
in a
like
while.
the original Spider-Man, but they just took all the good things about the game and made it better. Like everything's just so much more. It just plays so much more smooth. It's just like
Yeah.
it's like actually flawless.
I'm not gonna lie though. I think his quips are way funnier than Peter Parker's. Like,
Yeah.
I mean,
like,
I would
the way
expect
he-
a high school student to be funnier than.
Well, I mean, high school Peter Parker had good quips too. You know what I mean? Like in different types of stuff, but the stuff that Miles says is just like outrageous.
Like there was one section that is kind of it's not cringy, it's just really weird. He said "me gusta" after he hit somebody, and he knocks them out, and I'm like,
That's hilarious.
I didn't know he was
What do you
gonna
mean,
say that.
Yeah, and then like throughout the gameplay, he's talking to his mom on the phone, and they're speaking in Spanish.
Spanish,
Yeah,
yeah.
I saw that, and I was like, "That's really cool."
Dude, when you're at the okay, I'll just talk about this because it's not spoiler. It's a section where this game takes place like around Christmas vacation or holiday vacation, whatever. And there's a section where you play as just Miles Morales in his apartment. Oh, and by the way, his friend Genki is super funny and super like he's basically Ned, but Ned is inspired by Genki.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm clarifying for everyone else because it is weird that MCU Spider-Man has a lot of Miles stuff.
Because Miles is cooler.
Yes. So they're setting up the table and everything, and you see so much from Miles's like Puerto Rican side and his from his like father's side who's black. You see so much of that in the apartment, and when he's putting on music, there's options for like a jazzy like vinyl thing. I forgot what it's called. A record, right? And then you go back later into the apartment, like a few missions later, and you have other options, and it's salsa, I believe. Remember the other day I was like, oh my god, I'm playing salsa in his apartment or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like it integrates so much diversity from the character, and I love it. And I forget that if the original inspiration for his symbol or like the little pattern at the bottom that kind of like is a triangle. I forget that if that's an actual inspiration from the Puerto Rican flag, like in the comics, or if they made it up for the game. Either way, I love that they showed that in his like notebook that he wanted to have a sort of like Puerto Rican inspired design, like from the flag, and I really love that. It's really cool. I don't know. I at the very beginning, like I said, I would have paid full price for this.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna buy it though.
It's such I would recommend
going
this. Like, I'm really happy with this game.
So I got a question. Do
Uh-huh.
you think that they had the his voice actor? Do you think they had him sign like a contract?
Oh, so
For-
apparently the story was that he didn't know until the launch party for the PS4 game. Like that day, they told him, "Yo, we're gonna be developing a Miles Morales."
Because this happened pretty fast, like in
Yes.
secret. Nobody knew until they did that PS5 announcement, right? That
I
we were going to
believe.
have a game.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing they probably did have like a contract, but more like, "Hey, you're going to appear in future games." But I don't think he knew he was gonna get his own game. I think he figured he was gonna be in the sequel first. Yeah, well, obviously.
Like he's
Probably,
getting
like
a check from it still. Like he's probably going to still get whatever.
there's yeah, I mean, like, I would just recommend the game. There's so many, like, different like there's so many differences from the like original game that it keeps you hooked. I guess you would say kind of like, what you liked from the first game is integrated here, but in a different way, and you're gonna like it that as well. I would maybe say my only complaint would be like, in the first game you have to fight some of like Fisk's like gang at construction sites. And the only thing I'm not a big fan of is that you have there's obviously a new gang kind of team in this game, and they basically set up site in Fisk's construction sites, and you have to go there to fight them in like a little like
Is this game kind of forced?
that part. Only that part.
Yeah.
I don't think any other part felt like that. Everything else kind of felt smooth. But other than that, yeah, I'd recommend this game a lot. Hello, love it. I'm still not done, and I would recommend it. All right, yeah, I think that's it for me.
I
So
think
you wanna?
that is it for news then.
Yes. I don't know how long that was, but
That was an hour of
an
news.
hour.
I just checked when Craig entered.
fun.
It's been 59 minutes since
Do you
Craig.
want me to go second or go first?
Maybe you're just gonna popcorn, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Never mind. So who wants? Tones, you want to start?
Yeah, I'll start.
Okay.
So,
Introduce the thing.
yeah, since I pretty much thought of this episode, I will start. So, again, today we are talking about our nerdy guilty pleasures. Pretty much anything that we enjoy, but we feel like we shouldn't enjoy, or at least not as much as we do. And to start off, I'm going to be talking about how much I enjoy isekai stories,
Jesus.
mostly anime and manga.
Jesus Christ.
It's a problem. It's very much a problem. So we probably talked about it before, but I'll say it again. Isekai pretty much just means like a story about being reincarnated into another world. It's a very loose term. I know last week I talked about Devil's a Part-Timer, which is the reverse isekai, where it's called that because instead of going to a fantasy world or from to like a regular world to a fantasy world, it's the opposite. But for me, the problem with me is that I don't care if they're bad or not, because it's just like either way I'm entertained by it. Because like I just get like a high off of fucking like the same cliches. Like I know it's not good, but it's like I'm still being entertained. That's all I care about. Like half the time I'm reading manga, I'm like, okay, so I'm done. Let's go look for another one. Ooh, this got the same things. Okay.
Do you have an example other than
Oh,
Devil's?
what's a recent? Okay, let me get a more recent one that I've read. Let me go through my manga real quick.
Jesus Christ.
Just going through your isekais.
This guy's out of shit. Let me
Yeah.
pull up this.
Hold on.
Oh, this is a really weird one. So I'm reading this manhwa called where is it? I Raised Cinderella Preciously. So it's pretty much it's a Korean manga where a woman gets reincarnated as the evil stepmother, and instead of being a bitch to Cinderella, she decides, okay, I want to be nice to her, and that's the whole story. So it's stuff like that where it's like, and for me, like the worst part is like I'm not.
Copyright infringement.
Yeah, I'm not like the thing is I don't mostly go towards the okay, some guy gets reincarnated to a world and like he gets a bunch of cheat abilities and he's like, okay, you'll save, they'll fucking do
Oh,
it.
smartphone.
Yeah. Well, those are the boring ones. The ones I like are the ones where girls get reincarnated into like dating sims for girls, and they're like the villainess or their side character, because those are fucking great. I love those. Like, there's one that was popular recently. It's like I got reincarnated into an Otome game. Or like all death flags are raised or something. And the whole point of that is like, no matter what, the villainess dies. So she has to go, and there's like one route where the villainess doesn't die in the game. She's like, okay, I just have to make sure that doesn't happen. It's great. I love it. I have a problem. I'm literally going through my manga right now, and I'm seeing just how much isekai I have. Like, there's even some where it's like it's like the same formula as that, but instead of like it being somebody who like played the game, it's like the person died, but then they're just like, oh, they got born again like a year or two before they died, and they're like, okay, I'm just not gonna fuck up this time. It's stuff like that I'm just like, this is not good literature, but I just love it, man. It's so good. Alice in Wonderland is an isekai as far as I know.
Oh my
That
lord!
is true.
That's a fact. I'm trying to think of other
Wait, hold
things
on,
you
hold on,
know.
hold on,
Monster
hold on,
Hunter.
hold on. I have a
Yes,
question.
it is. Well, that
The
one.
movie is, yeah.
The movie
Is the
yes.
Smurfs movie in a reverse
Yes, it is.
isekai?
Yes.
And
Oh,
also,
no.
and honestly, Monsters Inc. is an isekai for Boo.
Oh my god, it is.
Because, yeah, isekai is such a vague.
It's a very loose term. We use it for a very specific term, but it's
Yeah.
very loose because it
Because
just
it literally
means in another world.
transported. Like, you go from one world to another world. That's
I'm pretty
isekai.
sure it like translates to in another world.
So I'm
Yeah,
pretty sure
so it's
Supernatural's a isekai too.
it's just so easy to call things isekai, reverse isekai, because it's just such
Yeah,
a loose term.
isekai is different world. That's what the direct translation is.
If we
Yeah.
do an episode about this, I'm totally putting Smurfs in.
Oh yeah, we gotta do
Since you didn't know where isekai's
we need,
episode.
we need to do
Sure.
an
Yeah, you
isekai
could do that.
episode
Oh my
and just
God.
not talk
I'll
about
put it
anime
on
at
the
all.
list.
Let's do that as a. Let's talk business later, but I'll write that
Yeah.
down.
I'm going.
Actually,
I'm writing it down.
The one
Yeah, you
rule
write-
for the
write it
isekai
down-
episode
write it down
is
in
no
the-
anime.
Write it down in the resources.
Okay, I won't be there.
Oh yeah.
Specifically, you cannot. You have to think of something that's an isekai that's not an anime, because it's where it doesn't apply, or it's not used.
Or you wouldn't, yeah.
No one calls Monsters Inc. isekai, but it is.
I
Jeez.
almost want to say
I
Danny
like that.
Phantom.
It
to an
is.
extent. Yeah, Danny Phantom.
He's born
Yes.
again as a ghost in another world, in the ghost world.
And then he goes to the Ghost Zone, which is another world.
Exactly.
Exactly. Or
What's
Lenny, you
the-
could talk about the Monster Hunter movie.
I don't want to talk
You're
about
welcome.
that.
You're
I'd
welcome.
rather not.
But yeah, no, I think this addiction started with SAO. Sadly,
What is
Yeah. I
Sword
could
Art
really
Online,
like-
because Sword Art Online was
Yeah.
the big isekai to
God.
kind of start that.
If you got
After
into
that-
anime in like early 2010s, you definitely watch Sword Art Online.
And you thought it was
Thought
amazing,
it was the
then,
greatest thing ever.
and then you
I
watched more
did
anime.
too. I think
Just
that's
like-
actually the first anime I ever watched was Sword Art Online.
It was not the first one for me. For me, it was Dragon Ball and all that. But
for me.
Yeah,
Actually,
no,
also-
it was the. And I thought it was good for.
Bleach is an isekai too, actually. So it's part of Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yeah.
I'm just thinking about it all now, but that's what really started, I think. And then after that, it kind of spiraled out of control once I started watching more and more anime. And then after that, once I was like, wait, manga apps, and I literally just would look at latest releases and just be like, oh, the summary of this says it's an isekai.
I think Sword Art Online just did that. It just because it was an isekai, and it made you think that it was so good. But then you started finding other things, and you like the idea of it, and you just want that idea.
It's honestly a great idea, but it's rarely done well. And even when it isn't done well, I still just I eat
It's
it
just
up.
such a cool concept
Yeah, I eat it up.
that can be done incredibly well. That you just. It's like it. I mean, it really is just like a drug. You're just chasing the high.
Yeah. I'm chasing the dragon. Oh god. It's really bad. But
hot.
I love it.
I feel that.
I think that's all I have to say on this. So now we're going to popcorn to Patty, since it's been a while.
God damn it! Fuck.
Tell us,
All right.
Patty. What is
I-
your guilty pleasure? What is
So
your addiction?
My crippling addiction is League of Legends. I have been playing this game for over 6 years consistently. And honestly, I'll play the game, I'll get mad that I lose the game, and I'll just keep playing until I win a game. I think recently I lost 10 plus games in a row in one day. I just didn't stop playing. I was like, I'm gonna win a game today, and I just didn't stop playing until I won a game 12 hours after I started. And then I got up the next day and played more games. It's just I'd eaten through I've basically played one of the 5 roles in the game. I've played one pretty much consistently, and it's got there are times where it's the meta it's really shit, and I hate playing it, but I still do because I can't help myself, and I just keep playing the game. Even when there'll be times this preseason they changed one of the core mechanics of the games, and it's just not enjoyable, but I'm still playing it. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't even know why. I think it's literally just because there's no other great MOBAs out there, which is really sad. Because the only other equivalent is Dota 2, and I'm not that sad to play Dota. Fuck that game. It's League, but it's actually hard. No, I don't want that.
Now, Patty, tell them the worst part.
What's the? I have to.
I mean, I feel like it's important.
Okay. So, in if you've ever played League or even Valorant, you might know that Riot Games, they're very good at making skins. Almost too good, honest. Almost too good. And I like things that look pretty. And I've spent a lot of money on things that look pretty. I think the last time I checked, which I've definitely spent more money since then, but the last time I checked was like a couple months ago, and I was at over $1,600. So by now I'm probably over $7.
Wow.
Probably. I would assume, because I was like 16, like 50-ish. I've definitely spent $50 on the game since then, so like $1,700 spent on the game, and I'm not ashamed of that fact. I'm not proud either,
Matter of
but
fact, bring it on.
I'm just neutral.
yeah, it's just, you know what? It's there. It happened.
We don't gotta
I
talk
pretend
about
I
It
it.
will
do not see
continue
it.
to happen.
It will continue to happen, and we just ignore the problem.
I don't have a problem. Society has a problem.
Honestly, I really am just living in society.
I think ever since I learned that fact about you in League, I'm just been like, yeah, that like when I thought of this episode, I was like, yeah, that's definitely it. It just makes too much sense.
Yeah, I didn't, because when I read it, I didn't know what to think. The episode title, I was like, I don't really know. And then Dan said he was doing what he's
A
doing.
thing, yeah.
Yeah, I stopped myself there because I almost said it out loud.
Yeah, I know.
But when I saw that, I was like, oh, I know exactly what I'm doing. Then that's when the title clicked. Just me.
That's when it all just made sense.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to mention?
No, I think
I think
pop.
You
Let's
want
see, who do I
popcorn?
want to? Eric's. So
he's still there. He's just doing this thing.
Yes, I am here. Sorry.
I want to hear what Lenny has to say.
Oh, thank God.
Oh no. Okay.
I really got to make a compilation of everyone being like, "Oh fuck."
Oh,
Gosh.
no. Oh, shit.
Fuck.
But anyway, off the topic of isekai, specifically SAO. You see, I used to be on the same bandwagon where I was like, SAO was good, and then I'm like, no. And after like I've rewatched the first, I think I've rewatched like the first 2 seasons again. And there's one specific part that I like, which is the Gun Gale arc. And I'm sad that they didn't expand on it until I found a piece of art known as Sword Art Online Alternate Gun Gale Online. And this one specifically features a girl who is in her mid-20s, who I believe the term is called a NEET. Basically, she stays home and plays games all day. And I'm like, I vibe with that. I think I'll watch it. And as a person, she is very tall and she doesn't like that fact about her, so she tries to play games, where she's a small character. And after playing like 10 odd games, she finds Gun Gale, where she's just a really small child looking woman. And I'm trying to find the best way to like summarize it. Basically, she buys a P90 because she likes how small she is, therefore she likes the speed that she gets. So she gets a P90, calls it P-chan, and it's like her best friend for like the time being. And she goes around just killing other players. And I think she's known as the Pink Devil for like the first 2 episodes. Up until she gets a master who name fleeched me for some reason because I'm an idiot. But basically, her master kind of teaches her how to play Gun Gale. And through that, she does tournaments, which is, battle royales. So you know what battle royale is. I hope everyone does.
Yeah, anime.
Never heard of that before in my life.
Oh, I'm not going to explain it because I'll cringe.
Well, too bad.
Anyway. Anyway, she basically goes through like 2 different battle royale arcs. Once where she's working with a friend of her master's, and then the second one is where she makes a bet with her master, saying that if she kills her during the tournament, she gets to meet her in real life. And she has to recruit a friend. So you know how the main girl has a P90. Her friend has dual grenade launchers. I don't know why.
Wait. I didn't get this far, really.
Yes,
What?
her friend. I'm gonna get a picture of her friend really quick.
Did she just post up with 2 M203s?
Exactly. Literally, it's literally what she posts up with.
Wait, so is that the main girl there?
No, that's her friend. I can get
That's-
main girl really quick.
That girl posts up M203 rotary grenade launchers.
And this is main girl. If it comes up, there she is. If possible, I want to get a picture. This is a bit of an action shot. I'll take that. But yeah, they basically like storm like through the battle royale game because the main character's name is Len. She's actually really good at the game, but you know her master kind of just played the game longer. Therefore, she's just better. And I'm just gonna spoil it because it's been out for a while. The master has her friend hostage by her own friend, who's the sniper. The master kills the sniper because he's been like, you know, relaying information back to them and letting them get closer to them. So she kills him, and then after like a big struggle, the girl with the grenade launcher cuts off Len's hands while she's restrained, and then Len bites the neck of her master, killing her in the tournament.
Oh shit.
What?
It's a really weird.
I'm so confused.
That
It's a
sounds
really-
so weird.
It's a really weird
Wait,
like.
I feel like you
circle
explained
of
this to me
events.
already, so maybe I'm not weirded out.
I think I did. I think.
Yeah.
Oh no! I rewatched the ending with you.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, I was like, this is how it ended. I knew she won, but like, I don't know how she did it. It's like, oh, she's handless and biting her neck off. That's weird.
But it's
Yeah.
all in game, so it doesn't. It's fine.
Yeah. It's all in game.
The definition of in game.
I want to say there is also a backstory stuff where the master's part of like, you know, the original SAO game. She's like a survivor, and she gets like some flashbacks to SAO.
PTSD past flashbacks.
Yeah. Actually, she loses her temper like fighting Len because Len like says SAO is a dumb game. And it's just like she's got into her skin with that. So it's a bit of a throwback to the original.
Oh, God.
I will say this is just a pleasure because I know a lot of people don't like Gun Girl arc. And I'm like, they should have either embraced what they had originally or just said that we should keep Gun Girl. Because I think Gun Girl has a lot of potential. Because in the actual mechanic, they have, you know, regular assault rifles and then they have laser rifles. And I just think, like, Gun Girl, as its own, like, you know, series, would benefit, you know, them a lot more than, you know, trying to push SAO where it's going.
Alicization.
Alicization, I don't know. I don't know what's happening in that. I don't know. But I don't think I have anything else to say about this. Really. Yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. Anyway, who's left? I don't think I've done it to Dan yet.
You want me to go next?
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm glad Patty didn't spoil it, but my guilty pleasure is Valorant, another Riot game.
Big surprise.
Well, I mean, I told you, so it's not.
I mean,
Pretty
you
good
didn't have
surprise.
to.
Everyone
You
is
really didn't have
shocked.
to.
You guys asked what we're doing or what someone else is
Emoji.
doing, so I actually, this is not that this is Tone's idea, but he talked me in. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that works. Because
It
don't
just
think-
kind of makes sense.
yeah, I'm not gonna send a picture, but like, because you guys know what it is. And this is a perfect example of um what I was saying. Like, I don't know how many episodes when I talked about Valorant. I get into the game like a good amount, right? You guys call me a what is it you call me?
IGL.
IGL. There you go.
IGL, yes. I call
And
you IGL because that's what you are.
And Eric makes fun of me every time he gets on and I'm playing. Oh, actually, every time he gets on. It's not even if
Heaven.
I'm playing or if
Heaven?
I am playing.
Heaven.
The other day, he's like, Phoenix Heaven? And I actually said that without realizing he said it. And he's like, oh shit, I was right.
It was great.
Yeah, that was funny. But like Patty, I lost like every unrated game yesterday. And I was really upset.
You're getting very mad yesterday.
I was really upset. Because like I mean I was playing with I'm assuming I was playing with someone who was like rank was a lot higher than mine. Well, not a lot higher. Maybe like I'm bronze and he probably was top gold or something like that. And I felt like I couldn't play the game and I was really upset every game and like I was really like not feeling it. I still played for 3 games but I wasn't feeling it. And I enjoy the game. I have fun with it, but I do feel guilty sometimes when I'm playing. I'm like, I should be doing other things with my life.
I could be editing right now. I could be.
I could be
doing a lot of
sleeping.
things.
We've been talking about going to YouTube for about 8 months now. God, we got to get on that.
Yo, Eric.
Shut up. It's too real.
No, I swear to God, he says it though. Like he does say it
I do. You know what?
after every episode.
I'm more upset
God.
now.
It's not even while he's playing. It's after every episode. He's like, "We're working on it." No, we're not. I'm about to play Valorant.
No. I'm working on it. I don't know what you're doing.
Yeah, writing the news. That's it.
Yeah.
You're right. You're right.
Shame on. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, there's times when I'm like, I should be doing other things. But the only reason I play is so I can distract myself. But then the other day, it was more of the other day that I got really upset. Like you guys saw me or heard me really, really upset. And I'm like, I fucking hate this. But why am I still playing? But I still play for 3 more games. Yeah, I it truly is an addiction, but like I do feel guilty.
Oh,
sometimes.
so sweet the nectar is.
Yeah. I'll still pay for good skins. So
How much
Oh.
money have you spent on Valorant?
not as much as Patty. For sure.
Okay.
I haven't even spent that much money.
I probably spent like 100,
Okay.
120 maybe. I don't know.
Jack's
probably
probably spent the most on Valorant.
Let's do this real quick.
Yeah, Patty hasn't spent that much on Valorant.
Antonio, how much money have you spent on Genshin?
Probably a little bit less than Dan if he spent that much.
Okay.
I'm about
Patty-
to double it though.
How much money have you spent on League?
Like 1,700.
Okay. Lenny, how
Again,
much money
that's
have
over
you spent on
6
anything?
years.
Lenny's his grand
Yeah.
summer.
Okay.
Like Valorant and Genshin have been out for like a very short amount of time compared to me having been playing for 6 years.
That's true.
That's not the point, Patty.
That's
Go on.
a lot, bro. I don't think I've ever spent that much on a game. I have other
Patty,
addictions.
stop avoiding the truth, okay?
Lenny.
Go on with your point.
Yeah, Lenny's next. How much have you spent, Lenny, on any game?
Under 200.
Okay. Oh, that's not bad.
Eric.
I don't know specifically, but
I have not spent a lot on games. I get Call of Duty point coins. If you want to talk about pops, that's a different story.
So you don't spend money on the battle pass?
Nah.
Oh, you don't spend money on the battle pass?
I mean, no,
It's $10,
because
is it not?
the points roll over. So like maybe like $20 because I forgot 1 month to get the battle pass.
Yeah, I
And
guess
the first
I've done that
battle
before.
pass.
I didn't do the first or second battle. No, I did the second. Never mind.
I think I just skipped a month, but no, I don't spend that much.
Okay, my money is including the battle pass too, but I'm not including like because I don't like
Oh
unlocking.
wait, I forgot.
Is it more than mine now?
I might be like I think like I'm still below you, but like it's like neck and neck.
Okay. I don't like buying
I haven't
characters.
bought the Battle Pass or Genshin yet this month, which I probably will because that's more mats. Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
reached a point where I've only been playing so I can do my weeklies to finish the battle pass. So it's not like I'm trying not to do it every day.
Oh, I'm
like-
on Genshin every day. I'm doing my dailies.
Well, at the very least, I'm aware of my thing, and I'm trying to not do it as much if I can avoid it. Man, I have a sad life.
Not a weak mindset. I embrace it.
I think that's it for me. I mean, like I said, I've mentioned Valorant before, but this was my guiltiest of pleasures.
Oh, as I said, oh so sweet the nectar is.
Exactly. Who isn't gone? Is it just Eric?
It's just Derek.
Eric.
Hi,
Eric.
how you doing?
Hi.
Hello.
So my guilty pleasure, I guess,
Like,
what,
oh my
guilty nerd
God.
pleasure? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
You're
All right.
guiltiest of
So
pleasures.
it's a little bit different than everyone else's. So what I like to do is when I'm like watching like a movie or like a show or anything, I like to go to the Internet Movie Database and look up trivia and then look at everything people have been in and read all that and read movies that I've never seen before and or never will watch.
So your guilty pleasure is trivia.
Yeah.
I probably
know
could have.
a lot.
Ah, fuck. Now that I know yours, I probably could have come up with a better thing.
I like know a lot of like trivia that I shouldn't know about movies that I'm not going to watch ever. It's real weird.
Eric, that's
Wait,
perfect.
that's
for
not
commentary.
all what I expected.
It
was
was
expecting
just
Pops.
different.
I was
Yeah.
thinking Pops.
Yeah, I was sweating pops.
Nah, that's an addiction. That's not. I don't feel guilty about that. I love my pops.
Okay,
You
so
know,
okay,
he's got a
Eric
point.
feels about Pops how I feel about Genshin. Okay.
It's not guilty at
It's
all.
an
bro.
addiction, but I don't
I
feel
don't
bad.
spend money no more on them. I think the last time I bought a pop was like,
Well, do you use your
More
Pops
ago?
to buy Pops? Is that how this works now?
yeah, I'm selling some now. Hit me.
Yeah,
But-
that's a self-sufficient addiction right there. That's what I'm talking
Because I have a
about.
lot, and I'm a father, so you know.
By the way,
But-
Eric actually means it. If you actually want to buy it,
Oh yeah. I
he
mean,
message him on the podcast Instagram at
I'm
Nerds We
not
Like
gonna
Pod.
solicit on the podcast. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, tell me your inventory at the end of it. While you do your little spiel, you can also put in your own spiel.
Oh fuck! No, don't do that. You're gonna make it
I'm not
longer.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. You're crazy.
All right. So what kind of trivia?
Just like, all
actors
types of
or
stuff.
like
Well, actors, like movies. I go into like a deep dark hole. You know how like you on YouTube and then like 6 hours later you're watching like ants fight a scorpion or
dark
something.
web.
Yeah.
That's what I do.
Oh my god, those are weird YouTube days.
That's what I do, and it gets me knowing a lot more because y'all know I know a lot about certain stuff. Like I always
Yeah.
name movies and I name actors and stuff like that. It's just something I like to do, and like it's not real
Well,
needed.
how you feel guilty about? Is it because like
'Cause
someone
it's not
told you?
needed, and I could be doing something better.
Oh, okay.
I
thought
could be going
maybe,
to
like-
the gym or something, or like
I thought
I
maybe
don't
like when you're
know.
watching. I
Beans.
thought maybe like you're watching a movie with someone and you're like, "Yo, did you know?"
well,
and then
it's
they get mad at
gotten
you.
it's gotten so bad to where like every time me and my baby mom are watching something, I'm like, oh my god, that's what's his name from what's it called? And
That's
she's
Richard
like,
E. Grant from
"Okay,"
the.
like, from Logan. Yeah, see, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Oh my god. He was-
You're in the background of Act 2 and Scene 1, and oh my god, it's so
Yo,
crazy.
I
Oh
swear to
my
God, like
God.
mention somebody, and I swear to God, I can sit there and name like 3
Hulk
movies.
Hogan.
Guilford
Hulk
Godfrey.
Hogan, Guilford Godfrey. He was in Problem Child. I know that for a fact. He voiced Mixolydic in the Lego Batman.
He voiced the parrot from Aladdin.
Yeah, I remember that, but not in the new one, right?
No, I don't think the parrot.
Is she sure his name is Zazu? Thank you.
That's Iago.
No, it's Zazu.
All right. I mean, Eric.
Oh, fuck, I'm wrong. Shit, Zazu's fucking Lion King. I hate myself.
That's
God,
why
I'm
thought
so
it was.
confident.
That's what I thought it was, though. You're okay.
No. I'm a fake
it-
Disney fan. That's the one thing I had as a kid.
what was I
Wow.
gonna say?
Well,
Oh,
Jack's
Eric.
not here.
Sorry, I gotta go play Kingdom Hearts. I gotta go refresh myself on Disney. Okay.
Oh my
Eric, I feel you on that level of film because like there are time, but it's more of my like filmmaking side than the trivia for me. Because like when I'm watching a movie, I'm like, oh, this person's gonna do this because it's a callback from literally the beginning of the movie. Like I'll spoil things for
Yeah.
myself and
Me
for my like
too.
other people, and I'm like, the other day I told my brother, I'm like, God damn, I want to annoy whoever my partner is. Fucking-
No, it's
I
got.
want to have this.
Yeah, I've done that so much to my baby mom that she knows stuff too, and she's like, "Yeah, you told me that," and I'm
That's
like,
Richard
"Oh,
E. Grant from
yeah, from Deadpool," and he's gonna be in the Loki series.
Yeah, that's what I thought you were gonna say. When you said Logan, I'm like, oh my god, he wasn't Logan.
It's bad, dude. It is bad.
No, but
But I look at it as like,
embrace it, man.
I mean, yeah, because you
'Cause
know
I
I'm
look-
doing drugs.
I could be doing drugs,
You know what I mean? Like
I'm
it could be
untrivia.
worse, but it could be better. You know?
I mean, you're not wrong. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, for whenever we do, I'm not promising anything, but if we ever do like completely commit to doing commentaries, I feel like your trivia would come in handy
Oh God,
every time.
it is because you know I know somebody from something.
Yeah. Yo, that background character is also a background character in this other movie.
Yeah, yeah, like
The guy who's
Oh, I
played
got
like
one for you. I got
Hector
one
in
for you.
like 17 different movies.
it's great, dude. It is great because I can watch them all. That's how I felt about what movie was it?
It'd be funny if his name was just Greg, but his character's name's Hector in every movie.
That's
pretty sure-
Hector from what's it called? From Fast and
Fast and the
Furious.
Furious, yeah, I know. I know. I forget what other movies, but yeah.
The Purge. Hold
Hector,
on.
the
give me a
spin-off
second.
series on Netflix.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
Nah, he was in The Purge. He tried the first one, I believe. But yeah, it's a problem. I love it.
All right, I'll give you another actor.
Oh God, you're testing me right now.
Fuck, hold on.
Go ahead. Somebody name somebody that's not anime.
All right, do you remember that Incredible Hulk actor who played Abomination? His name is.
Oh, he was in
What's his name?
I don't know either, but he was in Pulp Fiction. He was in the other one. What's the other one that's opposite?
The other
Pulp Fiction?
Tarantino.
Yeah. Reservoir Dogs.
Yeah.
He was in
Tim Roth. That's his name.
Yeah. He was in The Hateful Eight too. He's did a lot of Tarantino movies.
Yeah.
I love Tarantino movies. What else was he in? See, look, this is what I do, Dan.
Fuck's his name? No, I do this too. I don't care. He was in that VR movie.
VR movie.
Yeah, the movie completely in VR, the action movie.
Oh,
Oh,
I know what
fucking!
you're talking about.
I don't know the name.
It was
of
like
it.
it was first person, right? It was all shot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Hardcore Henry.
Hardcore
That
Henry.
one.
He was Hardcore Henry's dad. I know that because
Oh,
he was
really?
literally the beginning. Yeah.
Oh, wasn't he in Lie to Me too? The show?
I don't know that.
I think he was like the main dude.
Oh, he was in the other Tarantino, The Hateful Eight. I just remembered.
I said that.
Oh, you did? My bad.
He was in the Hollywood one too.
Planet of the Apes. the bad one.
Which one? The one with Mark
The-
Wahlberg?
Yeah, yeah, that one.
I like that
Mark.
one. I
It's
ain't
not
gonna lie.
great.
I know, but like Mark Wahlberg, sexiest man alive.
I'll take Tim Roth over that guy.
Over Mark Wahlberg,
Yeah,
over Marky Mark and the Funky
Yeah.
Bunch, over Pain and Gain,
Pain and Gain's own Marky
Over-
Mark.
over the other guys, over Transformers, over
Okay, definitely over
Transformers.
Transformers.
I'll take a lot of people over Marky. Can't lie.
Jesus Christ, you guys said Mark Wahlberg, and you heard me name all the movies. See, that's proof right there. All right,
Wow.
I'm done. That was it for me.
That was pretty good. That's not where we thought you were going.
Over
you know.
Fear.
Everybody was prepared for Pops.
I didn't tell nobody. Nobody asked. It's the funny part.
Well, Eric, you had us in the first half.
Not gonna lie.
Not
Yeah,
gonna.
not gonna lie. I can't lie. He did. He had me in the first half.
Please don't test me now. No.
Because you had your camera on before we started, and I just saw a bunch of Pops sitting there, and I was
Yeah.
like, okay, so he's
Well, no,
I've
talking
been
about
doing that
Pops.
every week.
Yeah, he's been doing. I don't know if you were been.
So we
I
can
haven't
think,
been
you
here for
weren't
that.
here.
He's been starting to do that since he moved to his desk.
Yeah, no, I've seen it,
Oh, okay.
They're
but I
news-related.
saw that, and I saw the Pops sitting there, and I was like,
All right, Eric, I'm gonna test you again. Yuri Lowenthal.
He doesn't know voice actors, I thought.
Fuck.
Wasn't he in Star Wars? Yeah. What do you mean?
No, he's a voice actor.
He's a voice actor.
Yeah, that's bad. I know. He's Spider-Man voice
Huh?
actor.
All right, we can move on.
Yeah, I'm
But I
ready.
think moving on is ending the episode. So
Exactly.
that would be moving on.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh,
I got one
yeah?
more thing. So Dan, you know how we did the sexiest man video?
You mean the
Guess
podcast?
guess who got announced as a
Oh my
sexiest man?
god.
Michael B. Jordan. Once an episode, yeah.
Wait,
I-
is that who you said for the
Yeah.
episode?
That's
I saw the
exactly who I
pictures.
said. But I've mentioned him every week. It's another continuity thing, along with you loving Jared Leto.
I don't. I'm setting the
clear-
record straight, everyone.
This
I
is getting
hate Jared
cut out.
Leto.
This is getting
I
cut
don't
out.
like
Pat, it's gonna get to the point where every time you introduce Patty, he's like, "Fuck Jared Leto," and then you move on.
Hey guys, I fucking hate Jared Leto.
okay, now for today's topic.
Jared Leto.
Tough. I fucking hate Jared Leto.
We're gonna have a whole episode on why you don't like Jared Leto.
Do a one man mini search just me telling everyone how
Mini-sode.
much
And
I
I'm gonna
hate
be
Jared
there
Leto, why I hate
moderate.
him.
And another thing.
As a matter of fact, fuck that.
He's just
guy.
gonna start pulling up pictures. Look at him. He looks so fucking dumb.
All right.
Oh.
So now we're gonna close the episode out because it's gone to that point to
Been a solid
finish.
choice.
Yeah. I guess news ran for. It's
News-
half news, half topic.
I think news was longer.
Is
No,
it?
it's half and half. I've been checking the time.
News felt longer.
News did feel.
News
I-
was long. It was an hour.
Yeah.
I mean, we
deleted
had a
it.
lot. We had
We
a lot.
deleted it.
We had four like big news things. That's why.
Yeah.
And also we let Dan go on about Miles Morales, but honestly, we should have expected.
That's okay.
I mean, I thought you guys went on more with the COD thing. Well, I guess I
both of them
talked
went
more
on for a
long.
while.
Mhm.
That was expected.
Oh, I didn't rate it. You know what? Whatever.
I mean, it's first impressions. You don't rate it.
yeah,
yet.
I also said I recommend it. So that's fine.
Wait, but you told me that I rated COD.
You know what? You know what? We can move on.
Yeah,
So,
because you're
like,
not playing the campaign. You play the parts that you played.
All right, it's the end of the episode, guys. Right?
Yeah.
All right. So
Afro Circus.
thank you everyone for listening to this episode of the Nerds We Like podcast. Wherever you may have listened to it, if you want to switch it up, we are available on the iTunes app, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, and yes, Eric, I'm aware that I do this every time, but on YouTube really soon.
Yay.
Fuck you, Eric. If you want to follow us on social media, we're available there on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook at Nerds Be Like Pod. If you want to DM us there to let us know anything you want to let us know, like a topic or a comment or something like that, Eric will most likely respond to you there. If not, you can email us at nerdsbellikepod@gmail.com. You could do the same thing there. whichever you may prefer. Oh yeah, I believe it's only on the podcast app, which is the iTunes app. If you're listening to it there, you know, if you could leave us a review, that would be very appreciated. Um, whatever you think we deserve, we appreciate that too.
Yeah, leave a 5-star review. I don't want to see anything less than 5 stars.
And if it's something written, we'll also read that out on the episode.
We'll have Patty read it.
Oh,
Actually,
Jesus.
The review is going to be, "I love Jared Leto."
Yup.
Yeah, if we ever get a review like that, I'm gonna read your name off as some dumb motherfucker said. I love Jared Leto, and that's it. I'm not gonna read your actual name.
Oh my god.
You won't have a name at that point. It's revoked.
Yeah. Revoked your right to an identity.
Anyways, Eric, our very good impressionist, has some more to say about.
Yeah, time to get
The
into
merch.
character.
All right.
Breathe in, breathe out.
Hold on. Is it tapestry or tapestry?
It's tapestry.
Tapestry.
Not
Oh
tape.
my
Say it
God.
wrong.
Ay, damn! Get off of
Right.
me!
You should say it wrong though, because that's what he would do.
Eric, I thought
He
you
did
said
it though last time.
Yeah,
I
Eric,
said it wrong.
I thought you said it wrong on purpose the first time you
No, I
said it.
didn't. I'm just an idiot.
Okay. You ready? Are you getting into character?
Yeah, I'm ready. All right. Every week, I come on here and I tell you, mother lovers, every week, buy our merch. We got t-shirts, very comfortable. We got hoodies, zip up and or pull over, very comfortable. Eric just bought one. He got it. He loves it, enjoys it, wears it all the time. Very warm. We got mugs. Keep your coffee hot. Keep your whatever's cold, cold. We got tapestries. I hate that word.
Bro,
Break.
Christ, dude.
I hate it so much. I can't. Hold on.
God.
Oh,
So
I
what do you
have
think so far,
hurts.
Patty?
So good, dude. It's so accurate. Literally,
Ah! We got phone cases. You see this tank top? I wear this tank top every day to the gym. It shows out my muscles. My muscles are nice and toned. Buy you a tank top. Treat yourself. It's great. All I gotta say is go buy our merch. I don't want nothing less, but I want you to buy more. Okay? Okay. Then close us out with the links.
Yeah.
Jesus
You didn't have to remind me this time. I had it prepared. So like Eric just mentioned to remind me, apparently.
That was Brandon, I thought.
Oh shit, you're right. So we have links and resources in our description below. So first, let's start off with the least important one. Like I mentioned already, that I was gonna put in the Game Awards. If you want to vote to that, I'll put it there, somewhere.
You know what to
Um,
do.
huh?
Gamers.
Yeah. Oh, Valkyrie. We also have other links specifically for donations and stuff like that. We have links to a link for the Black Lives Matter movement, which in there, once you click, it'll reach out to other links and resources, like like another page. We also have donations for the coronavirus. There's 4 links there you guys can donate to if you can. $1 helps. I will also just say, because we haven't said it recently, stay safe, and because it's been ramping up again in certain places, and I more where we are that I've heard of. So try to stay safe and wear your mask and everything. Go out if you need to go out. Yeah. Yeah, so that's it for this episode. We'll be back for next week. Maybe. Actually, that's a maybe. Depending on how everyone's situation is. Also, because that's Thanksgiving, like the week. So if we do come back, we're probably gonna do that similar thing we did last year, where we just kind of chill out for about 2 hours, kind of have fun,
Life.
talk about
Do a little bit of news. Don't get too into it.
I would even say like
No news this time.
like maybe like 10 minutes of news. Or
Yeah,
like 5 minutes. Something, I don't know. 5 minutes of lightning round, 5 minutes of regular.
No, 2 minutes lightning round. 8
Okay.
minutes of actual
You're
news.
right. You're right.
Dan,
You're right.
ratios, Dan. Ratio.
So like, yeah, stay tuned for that if we are able to do something like that. But yeah, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you guys next week. Bye.
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 Bye.